Fish on, boys, fish on. Yeah, on the mutsu. Hooked up, guys. Bites are starting to come on now. Oh yeah, Mr. Gurney. Fish of the day. Hey guys, just on a little bit of an adventure today. Might notice I got the boat there, but we're only using that to get to our spot. Got something up my sleeve. Actually going to head out, do a little bit of a surf cast. Tide's a little bit high, but see how we go. Might have to stand in the water a bit. A little bit, I didn't realise it's actually a real big tide today, and I can't actually get on the sandbar right now, so I'm going to be sort of maneuvering around trying to figure out where it is. I can't actually see it to land on it, but what I'm going to do is probably just anchor up and just get my rigs ready, so I'm not sort of mucking around too much. Once I'm on the sandbar, I'll be able to just get that bait out there. Go, it's at the bottom already. Very tempting to get out of the boat. It's pretty shallow here. Pretty much use this as a guide. There you go. It's that deep at the moment. So a little bit too deep for me, I think. Waist deep. It's a bit scary. Already got a couple homemade rigs. It's just a dropper rig. Probably about a metre and a half, and I like to actually chuck a split ring and a swivel on my breakaways. Sometimes that little gap there can open up during the day and you can actually lose your breakaway, so I always run those. I've actually got one here already. I'll probably just run this on the smaller rod down to that little tail, running a little bead. Now I'm actually going to run a mutsu hook on the rod that I won't be fishing with. That's a great thing with these hooks. I actually prefer these hooks over recurves. You can see that that sort of jags right back on itself. It's like a suicide hook. I've actually caught more fish on these mutsu hooks, so I'm starting to like those. But they're good if you just want to fish with two rods, have one out, just let it do its own thing. That's what you want to run, circle hook or the mutsu suicide. Made it onto the sandbar, guys, at last. Just tie the boat off so she doesn't go walkabout on me. You'll see there that sandbar is starting to show nicely. Probably got about maybe 2 hours before low. You'll notice here get a lot of these little silver dollar or coin starfish, snapper biscuits. And you'll probably find, go for a walk later, you'll see heaps of snapper diggings up there on that sandbar. Heaps of food here. So I'm going to grab the rods. Got the new 14-foot sole and the 13.6 wave power. Both graphite rods, so nice and crisp, light. Sole surf rod's quite nice. It's actually slimline, quite slimline. Quite like those rods. A couple of aluminium spikes, nice and light. Actually grabbed from one from Okuma as well. It's their new rod spike. You can actually adjust it, slide it up and down. We'll have a look at that. Just running the 8K, Okuma 8K surf reel on it. They've got those metal rings around the ferrules as well of the rods there, strengthen the ferrules. Quite like those. And we've got the white sort of strapping through the tip there for night fishing. Hopefully some big snaps are hanging around for us today. It is a little bright. But like I was saying, we've got that good tide. Always use your cotton. Bad. Probably got about 80, 90 meters. That's with the 5 ounce on the sole, 14 footer. These 8K reels are pretty sick. Purposely built for surf casting. Big heavy duty bale wire. I think they got something like 16 kilos of drag. It's pretty crazy. Set the drag in case something big grabs it. Fingers crossed. We'll get that other one out. These are pretty cool little combos. Once again, graphite, Rockaway reel, little ball handle, a little bit of comfort. So we'll give that a blast today. It's always good to have something that you can't chuck as far as your other one. Sometimes you'll find, sometimes you'll be casting over the fish. So it's always good to, that's why I like having those two sets. One you can't chuck as far, one you just throw as far as you can. And then you just alternate. If the one in closest catching fish, you don't chuck that one as far. If that one's catching fish, you chuck that as far as you can. Sort of 60, 70 meters. Wind is behind me, which is helping me. But this one's got that Mitsu hook on it, so I'll just basically leave this alone in the rod holder, wait for it to buckle over. And the great thing is when you're using those breakaways, you can actually run a tight line that don't really move too much for you. Fishing with braid, make sure you sort of have a little bit of drag and pull. Get another bait on this one. It's gonna go. Wasn't a bad bite, that one. A little bit of a grab. Bit towards me. Missed it. Ooh, something crawling around my foot. Best bite I've had all day. Fish on, guys, fish on. Is it? Yeah. On the Mitsu. Doing its job. Little stingray. A lot of times guys will just leave them there to die. And it's not good. They're just doing what they're built to do, scavenge around. There he goes. Not sure what it is. Maybe a KIWI. Just a little fella, but a little bit too small for us, so we'll let him go. Hooked up, guys, hooked up again. Bites are starting to come on now. Nothing big, but at least we're catching fish now. KIWI, little snap, KIWI. Now what I'm gonna do, we keep a slab for dinner tonight, but the other side we'll probably use for bait. Yeah, fresh bait. Try a slab. It's small, whatever it is. A lot of small stuff today, guys. Ooh, a shark. Geez, we've had a bit of a mixed bag. Dogfish. Little doggy. Okay guys, we'll try a slab of fresh KIWI. What we can do is, if fish aren't interested, we can just drop back to our pillies. It's a good time of day for some bigger snaps to turn up. The thing I love about KIWI, it stays on your hook a bit longer. So we get a good chance of something better. Bite straight away. They're not fussy with the KIWI. If that was a pilchard, I'd have to probably wind that in, because that pilchard would be gone by now with all those bites. But I know that KIWI is still on there, pretty much without a doubt. That's why I love using it. You can see it's getting taps again. Yep. Oh, that was a nice hit. And like I was saying, see that KIWI is still on it. Yep. Oh, feels like something better snapper, guys, I think. A little bit better snapper. Like I was saying, it's that time of day. Perfect time of day. Gotta love it. It's been hard for us pretty much over the couple of hours of being here. But when that magic time turns up, so do the fish. It's a lot nicer snapper, guys. A lot nicer. That's that fresh KIWI. Like I was saying. How's that, guys? It's not a bad fish. Caught a few bigger ones here, but it's not bad at all. So we'll probably dispatch him, take him home. Or we might let him go, maybe. Got to take one home at least. Up again, guys. Feels like another small fella. I think he's actually around that line. Another little snap. There you go. And the crazy thing is, he's probably takeable 27 centimeters out west. And he's probably that, but not for us. A little bit small in our books, so we'll let him go. Feels like a stingray. Hooked up. Now the other rod's gonna go. Yep. The old tackle tester. Not sure what it is. It's pretty tiny. Maybe another shark. Gurnard. Oh yeah, Mr. Gurney. How's that, guys? It's been like a box of chocolates today. There you go. Snapper, gurnard, shark, stingray, KIWI. That was on the old trusty Mutsu hook. There you go. Getting pushed off our little sandbar here, so pretty much going to call it a day. It's been a pretty cool day. The big snaps didn't play ball, got it that nice one. And got the carrot as well. It's pretty cool getting a bit of mixture. KIWI, a couple of stingies, a little bit of a tap, but yeah, pretty cool day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, tight lines.